Hello, my name is Sarafina. I'm the CEO and founder of Intentional Simplicity LLC. We're a wellness-based private practice that focuses on who you are and why you are. We incorporate wellness, mindfulness, creativity, and all things well into each of our episodes. So while you're here, you're going to learn a lot about who you are and also a little bit about me. When I began this journey in 2019, I was really interested in understanding what was happening to me. My world was spinning upside down. I was in relationships that were harmful, and I was learning all about my hypersensitivity. Come to find out, I was diagnosed with autism about 1.5 years ago. And it was really a life-changing moment for me. I gave myself the space to just breathe and learn about what it's like to be a 20-something-year-old individual now catching up to their body and to their senses. And since taking that leap, it's been a beautiful experience of ups and downs, and of course, peace. When you really learn about what's going on inside of you and how you've been experiencing a very chaotic world, you kind of release some of the pressures around being perfect, getting everything right, meeting these goals that are probably not met with you in mind. And you begin to start being a lot more mindful of how you want to be in this world. You begin to create space for you, and you build journeys that are inspired by your North Node. So Intentional Simplicity is really here to help others to aspire into their own dreams, into their own aspirations, into their own creative expressions. As an African American queer woman, it is very difficult for us to find the spaces that make us feel seen. So on top of all our intersectionality, we deserve a place to rest. And Intentional Simplicity is here to help you do that. So each week we'll be trying to meet you where you are. We'll show up for you, we'll have conversations, and we'll be exploring the deeps of what your unconscious is asking for through a spiritual lens. I'm a very holistic person, and I approach my therapeutic practice just the same way. And so I'm hoping that this conversation we get to build together helps us learn more about how to build a healing collective, specifically for BIPOC, LGBTQIA, and neurodiverse individuals just like me. So once again, I'm Sarafina. Thanks for stopping by, and continue to be intentional and simplistic in all you do. See ya! This week, I wanted to explore an organic rainbow moment. And this organic rainbow moment is really about staying present in the moment and not being too worried about the outcome. As someone who attempts to control the future, I can genuinely say I spend a lot of time thinking about what is to come or what I can do to create the future I want. Even though I'm not too shabby at predicting my future, I get pretty close here and there. I never really consider how I expect my future to feel in the process of planning. This is usually because I set my intention too far into the journey or too far away from the present moment. So often I'm swept away with all of these different things, like you guys totally understand, with meetings, with goals, with aims, with fixing, with preparing, anticipating, preparing, avoiding, all of these things. It's all to project a future that has us in mind, right? With us at our best self, with us getting everything we need and want and desire. However, this monotonous cycle of aiming and looking into the future creates a tremendous amount of unnecessary anxiety and worry. So the process of creating yourself is so important to not burn yourself out. This organic rainbow moment is from Neil Donald Walsh. The deepest secret is that life is not a process of discovery, but a process of creation. The process of creating yourself is showing up for who you are at each step of your journey. That means when you don't feel the best, when you don't look the best, when you may not think you're the worthiest, it's showing up for you at all angles. So think about the future you, or the you tomorrow. Regardless, you can create small steps so that you can praise and celebrate yourself at each moment. Consider, how do you want to feel? What characteristics you will use to describe yourself? And a great way to get started is creating a vision of you, or a self-portrait of the future you. And you can do this by using magazines, photos of your young self, cut out pieces of old books, things like that you don't mind putting together to create something new. This can really bring your future into your present moment, into your reality. And I say the first step is to begin caring for the future you. Show you some love. So think about it. Continue discovering who you are at each step, and remind yourself that you are exactly where you're meant to be. You've got nowhere to go. You have nowhere to be, and you've done everything you can. And meeting this moment just right here makes you perfect beyond all measure. All right, guys, take care.